headed out on our summer vacation. Most trips we make in the summer, we head to the beach and spend some time down in the Carolinas with friends. When he and I go by ourselves, our last trips have been down to Orlando to Disney and down to, I guess, to Florida. This year we decided to change things up and we're headed west. So we are headed to Montana for the week and got a full slate of things planned. So, you excited, Eric?
Yep.
Should be a good time, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, hang with us. We'll take you along on our trip. We are headed towards the airport. Booked a flight this morning that's 10:20. Decided not to rush out of here in the morning. It's a Saturday, so we got up kind of leisurely so we could head to the airport, get there in plenty of time, and not have to get up too early. Since we're headed west, we're picking up a few hours in travel, and we'll actually arrive around 2 o'clock. So still have a good bit of the day when we get there. Here in a couple weeks, Debbie and I are headed to the Keys. We've got a 6 a.m. flight, so that'll be one. She likes to be there really, really early so that it's less stressful. So my guess is we'll be heading out of the house somewhere around 4 a.m. for that one. But early trip down. We return late in the day, so I think the excitement of the trip will get me through the early wake-up call. Looking forward to this trip. We've got, we always say outdoors is always in season, and that's what this vacation's about. We've got zip lining, we've got alpine slide, we've got hiking, biking, trout fishing, possibly some rock climbing. Haven't really decided what all we're doing, but pretty excited about spending a week outside doing activities. So, Eric, what are you looking forward to the most?
Zip lining.
Zip lining. All right. I've already booked that trip, and it's about a 3-hour event. So, some long zip lines and the sounds of it, pretty long course. So, looking forward to it. Arriving at the airport. One of the great things about Columbus is we got a lot of big city things, but not big city traffic, and not a lot of the big city bad things. So it takes about 25 minutes from home to the airport. No traffic, quick in and out of here. From the cabin in the Habitat Oasis project, we're about an hour to the airport. So pretty easy to get to the airport from both locations. So looking forward to the trip. For those of you who aren't familiar with Habitat Oasis project and the cabin, Josh and I own 175 acres in southeast Ohio, and the Habitat Oasis project is our conservation project that we've got going on down there. So if you haven't seen that, I'll post a link right above here. You can check it out and see what you think. But we're about to pull in here and park, head in. We got plenty of time to get checked in and get to the gate. So we'll check in once we get there, give you a little more idea of where we're headed. All right, great to be at the airport with no lines. We are here at the airport with plenty of time, all masked up. Eric's strategy is to eat and drink as much as possible so he doesn't have to wear a mask. Seems like a good plan to me. First stop on our trip is Chicago. So quick trip to Chicago. We'll board our plane there for the next leg. We are on board, headed to Chicago. Gave us seats in the back of the bus. Clearly our celebrity status did not do anything for us. So hopefully we do better on the next flight. All right. right, we've made it to Chicago. Next stop is Kalispell, Montana. So that is our final destination. Big plans for why we're out there, and looking forward to it. This will be my first time to Montana. Really looking forward to it. And first time out west for Eric, so should be a good time. We're on board. We went from the back of the bus to the front of the bus. Little upgrade in our seating. So looks like we've got a few hours to get to Montana and getting out of a rainy Chicago. So looking forward to this last leg of the trip and seeing what Montana's all about. We're on our descent into Montana. First we've seen it. Pretty awesome views out the window. And looking forward to getting on the ground and actually seeing everything. Really excited. So Eric and I are here. We're staying in Kalispell, but we decided to drive down to Whitefish and check it out. Pretty cool little town, lots of restaurants, lots of things going on. We just left Whitefish Outfitters. We're looking for activities for the week. Stopped in and met Kurt and Hunter, and unfortunately they were booked for all their tours. You know, we didn't do any planning ahead. We decided we'd wing it when we got here. But Kurt was extremely helpful. Got out a map, showed us places to hike, showed us places where we could go kayaking, you know, just gave us a lot of local information and tips on things to do, places to go. So if you happen to make it to Whitefish, highly recommend you stop in and see the guys. Really helpful, nice guys. So he gave us a few restaurants. Eric's craving some pasta tonight, so I think we're gonna go grab pasta here in a bit, but we're gonna make a trip down by the river. Kurt said there's a couple bridges down there that kids jump off of, and we're looking at a kayaking trip there to do some bridge jumping and get that on video. So let's see what else we can get into. Okay, Eric and I just finished dinner at Abruzzo. This was a recommendation from Kurt at Whitefish Outfitters. So Eric's a big fan of Italian. He had spaghetti and I had ravioli. Good choice. So if you're in town looking for Italian, highly recommend it. So we are headed back towards the hotel. Pretty much spent today getting our game plan together for the rest of the week. I won't say for the rest of the week, for the next couple days. So we're gonna head back, get the details together, and get going on activities tomorrow.